Alrighty, it is a little bit late in the evening, but let's go ahead and get this recap going. Welcome to day 24 of the Tacy 12-hour fun run, where I am taking 5 weeks to train for a 12-hour run. We are currently in week 4. Oh my gosh, we're in week 4. That means I have about a week and a half left until I'm doing this, and today was actually a really good day. The last couple days, start of this week, have been a little bit rough. On Monday I had a 0 day, and then because I was traveling a lot, yesterday I had a double, and today I had a triple, kind of. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I started the day out with a 12-hour... No, I keep doing... Anytime I have 12, I keep saying hour. I started the day out with a 12-mile run. I basically just doubled what I did yesterday, went a little bit further out, kept it really chill, really relaxed the entire time, and was still a little bit stiff, still a little bit tired, but definitely loosened up a lot more today than I was yesterday. So felt really good during the run today. Again, continue to loosen up. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of the Zoom Fly shoes. They are kind of breaking in, but they also just feel pretty stiff. So I'm going to keep wearing them because I need to. They're basically the main shoe I have now. But I'm not sure if they're growing on me or going the opposite direction. So started the workout 12 miles. Afterwards, had a nice tasty breakfast at my dad's cafe, Indian Rocks Beach Cafe. It is fantastic. I am just so thankful that I had my dad growing up, and someone that enjoyed cooking, someone who is a good cook. Absolutely love him, absolutely love his food. Him and his partner have this cafe down here in Florida, and it's just it is a good breakfast to have after doing a 12-mile run. I did end up today having a nice Italian club and a blueberry banana smoothie, and it was yum yum yum. So that was my breakfast / lunch. Afterwards, we all went down to the beach and they fished while I took the paddleboard out, and so technically workout 2 of the day was paddleboarding for about 45 minutes or so, plus a little bit of kayaking as well. Not really sure it counts as a workout, but it was a physical activity. I was out there for a bit, and I got a little bit of work in, got a little bit of tan in, got a little bit of stretching in. So all in all, great afternoon down on the beach. And then to sort of round out the day, I had a 9-mile tempo half marathon pace workout. This was originally going to be a 6-mile workout, but I did end up picking up some cheerleaders on the run. Not actually picking up cheerleaders, but while I was out during the run, there was a golf cart with people on it that kept passing me, and then they'd stop and they'd cheer me on, and they'd pass again, and they'd like hoot and holler. And so the workout was going to be 2 by 2 miles at tempo, or at 6-minute pace, with some short 0.2 mile efforts at the end. And I ended up adding an extra set onto both of those. And so the workout ended up being a half-mile warm-up. I didn't do too much warm-up because I already did all the workouts earlier, and I was coming off of being at the beach, so I was pretty loosey-goosey, didn't need to do too much extra warm-up. So yeah, half-mile warm-up, 2 miles at about 550? Yeah, 550 pace. So I had to rethink that one for a second. It seemed like faster, but yeah, 2 miles at 5:50 pace, quarter mile easy, another 2 miles around 5:50, 6-minute pace, another quarter mile easy, 2 miles at was supposed to be 5:50 pace. I did die a little bit in that second set of 2 miles on the way back. So my original plan was the smart plan, but I got cheered on and I got excited and I was feeling good, so I added the extra rep. I didn't need it, but it happened anyways. So I did die off in the third rep there. Took another quarter mile easy and then did 3 by 0.2 on, 0.2 off. That 0.2 was just hard stride, opening up. And again, it was a hard effort, but it was mostly focused on striding and opening up my stride, making sure that everything's kind of like loosening up a little bit. And so that was 0.2 on and then 0.2 super easy, and ended up with a half-mile cooldown to round it all about to 9 miles. So the short and skinny on that one is 3 by 2 miles followed by 3 by 0.2 miles. And honestly, I felt really good during it, which is good because I was a little bit concerned that because my last few workouts, I've been pretty tight, pretty sore. My body is definitely pretty tired. And I just wasn't really sure how it was going to go, but I still have a little bit of speed in me. I did bring the day to just over 21 miles. So I feel pretty strong about that. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a 18 or 24 in the morning, depending on how I'm feeling, and then a second workout in the afternoon. So again, had a 0 day at the beginning of the week, doing kind of these like little step ups, and then next week is going to be a taper week, which is pretty wild because it's that 12-hour run is coming up. And for dinner we went out to a faux Thai restaurant, and so I ended up getting pad Thai go-to. I don't have the calorie counts on these, but and then for snacks throughout the day, pretzels, oranges, fruit. What else did I chow down on? I think that's mostly it. Pretzels, oranges, and fruit throughout the day, just as some additional snacks. A couple coffees because I like my coffee. And yeah, that is day 24 of the Tacy 12-hour fun run challenge. We are just over a week. We are just at a week and a half left. So home stretch here. Love you all. If you've got questions, comments, concerns, anything, leave it down below. I'll get to it. And yeah, see you tomorrow. This may be the convincing factor for moving to a beachy area. As you may have noticed or heard, if you've been following along the series, I have pretty bad insomnia, and we are currently going on day 3 of little to no sleep. Definitely no good sleep. And tonight I just kind of decided that while I was at the beach, I was going to enjoy it. I tossed and turned for a couple hours after going to bed tonight. It's not a lack of exercise. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's eating wrong. I've had insomnia for a while now, but you probably can't even hear me over the waves right now. These things are loud. Yeah, I mean, I had 2 workouts today, had a 12-mile run this morning, then spent all day in the sun, did some paddle boarding, had a 9-mile workout, had some good food today, you know, doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. But when bedtime comes around, even if my body is absolutely beat, my mind goes into overdrive. And you know, it could be anything from how to better build my business, how to reach more people, how to better help people, you know, what's going on in the world, what's the meaning of life. What projects do I have? I've got multiple hobbies in addition to my coaching and my training, and so my brain is always in overdrive. When I hit the bed, that's just what happens, and it can get pretty exhausting sometimes, for sure, especially at the level that I train at. Like I said, I already did 2 pretty long workouts today, plus I had some, I was out in the sun all day, so I was absolutely beat. I was absolutely exhausted when I hit the bed. I don't know. I've done pretty much any and everything I could think of that has been recommended. Nothing really works for me, so trying to get a shift in mindset, and if I'm not going to sleep, might as well get up and do something, enjoy the night, especially if I'm down here. I'm not going to get to spend much time doing this, but this could be very convincing. This is not a bad way to spend a restless night. I just finished up doing about 30 minutes of yoga on the beach, listening to the waves, watching them get ever closer. Let's see if we are here. Oh, we switched to oat. But yeah, here we are. We're on I guess we're on night 24 of my challenge, and besides the sleep, everything's going pretty well right now. The insomnia has definitely gotten worse in the last few days. So if anyone does have tips or tricks please leave them below, because I'm willing to try anything, but I've also tried just about everything. So who knows? Tomorrow, still gonna be getting up early, trying to beat the heat, doing a longer run. But until then, gonna enjoy the beach out here for a little bit longer, and then try to go see if I can get at least a few hours sleep. Love you all, happy training, and see you soon.